My piece is a little different. My piece is actually a true story that I wrote for almost his brother to me, and every time I perform this piece, I feel like I lost him yesterday. Tariq, I see pain in the colors of my flag. Black, the color of anger, the anger of that night. That night, I saw for the first time her tears. My mom's tears running down her face because of him, because she heard that he died. Her son had died. Tariq had died while he was protecting us, protecting our home, but he couldn't protect himself. He couldn't protect himself from them because he didn't have guns like them. He didn't have more than his hands, and his hands couldn't protect him. They shot him in his heart, in his lung, and his sweet red blood irrigated our beautiful Palestine. I didn't know I loved him so much. I didn't know I was going to miss him this much. How am I going to live without him? How am I going to walk by his room and see his bed empty? I hate that night, that dark night. I lost my brother, my house, and my mother lost her son, like so many mothers do. But they are still strong and fighting for our freedom. I get on my knees and kiss your hand, mother. Tariq, I will always remember your words, brother. Palestine will always be free. With white, green, black, and red, they covered him. Rest in peace, Habibi. Rest in peace, brother. For you and for all my brothers and sisters from 1948 till this day.
And this piece was, it's actually just us being kind of a little silly or goofy. It's kind of random, I guess. So, yeah. It's like about music. We're going to use it in a different way, but never got around to it. So. Lights flash rainbows all across the room. Pounding bass feels like my pounding heart. I gasp once, twice, 3 times.
It started off with, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I sat down listening to Marvin Gaye. That's how it all began. It took over my soul like the sound of words. My mother introduced me to the LPs and tracks along with Ray Charles and alphabets.
Alif, ba, ta, da. ألف باء تاء ثاء من الألف بديت والياء انتهيت أحرف منها خلقت كلماتي أنا يلي أحلامي بنتني ملك كتب ودفاتر من الألف بدي أبدأ أحكي عن قصة حبنا حب اللي قالوا عمري ما رح يبقى حب الراب العربي هو حياتي فهمني؟
I wrote this about a year ago. My story blows out like I'm breathing. The air is worse, but I'm still gasping. Tell me what I'm supposed to do, walking down these brown shoes. I'm reasoning myself if I should breathe. I'm trying to find a backbone in me. Who am I? You just don't know. I'm the underground, strong black friend foe. In order for me to know myself, I have to go back in time. When I was brought up to face my own color, being tangled and twisted in ropes, while having the pressure to being different in a fishbowl, walk me backwards, when their eyes were more than just the rags in my clothes, and their hatred grew on feeding their empty souls, turning my sweat into a solid brick rock, toughening my skin as I told them to stop, cracking me down, cracking me down, cracking me downsized, yet upgraded to just another black on the block who doesn't know the signs of the pavement. Walk me backwards when she sat there, conversating the stars and the moon, adding as a dividing, making colors out of air and pride, forming one day a seat in history, justify me, straighten up me to see my 2-page book being carried away by thieves. Walk me backwards, yet backwards is forwards, because the motion of the waves, it repeats itself. The motion of the waves, it repeats itself. It repeats itself. Walk me backwards. My story blows out like I'm breathing. The air is worse, but I'm still gasping. Tell me what I'm supposed to do, walking down these brown shoes. I'm reasoning myself if I should breathe. I'm trying to find a backbone in me. Who am I? You just don't know. I'm the underground, strong black friend foe.
For two reasons. One, because she begged me to do it even though I didn't want to do it, and most of the people have heard this far too many times for their liking. The other reason is because she's only been with the organization a couple of months, and she's worked so hard on this event, which was wonderful. Thank you very much. The services for me. And this is a piece about the exploitation of women, especially in Western society, and this is called Billboard Girl.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use the microphone. Can you hear me like this?
Yes.
What?
Let's move over here so I can actually get
I don't care if this is videotaped.
Fine.
Yeah, the people behind you. I cruise I-57, the Dan Ryan, and I-80. Your many faces stare at me and I stare back. So many colors and shades. Blonde, brunette, red, white skin, black skin, half-baked. Blue eyes, brown eyes, yet somehow your bodies are all the same size. Explain that. Because it's hard for me to believe that God wanted all women to be a size 3. Because I'm a size 9. And girl, I am not that big. But then again, I do like my jeans a little loose. And I know what you must think when you see me covered from head to toe, hiding my femininity. I must be oppressed or ashamed. But the way I see it is, when you find a treasure of gold, you lock it up. Put it in a safe with a security code on it to protect it, not flaunt it. Because it is precious and valuable. And that which is on display, no matter how expensive, loses value with time, day by day exposed. And its price goes down dollar by dollar until it is thrown on the clearance rack at 50% off. The way I see it is, you're already 50% off, if not completely naked. And I refuse to allow that to be me, because I am not the Hooters girl or cover girl. I am not Miss Maybelline or Allure. And I refuse to allow Calvin Klein or Kenneth Cole, Versace or Louis Vuitton to tell me how I'm supposed to be dressed. And I refuse to allow a culture of nudity to tell me that I'm oppressed or that my femininity is suppressed. Yes, I know, real women have curves. Trust me, girl, I do. But these curves are not for your eyes to see, because they sure as hell don't belong to you. And that smile of yours, airbrushed for sure, because deep down you must be crying. And I can't help but look at you and think, Mesquina, bichari, pobrecita, you poor little Billboard girl, looking at me like I'm weak. You really think it's a weak girl that covers up to walk these western streets? You will not set my standards, so you can use your body to get attention, bearing butt and breast. But when you stare at me and ask me why I cover, I'll just stare back and ask, why do you undress? Thank you.